I'm going to go over some positions of need in terms of the depth chart that I have concerns about going to this year. First of all, the running back position. I know it shouldn't be as much big of an issue when compared to others because the offensive line's back, 4 starters out of 5. But some guys that keep an eye on are like Tay McWilliams, for example, Craig Squirrel Williams, Josh Fleece, possibly Kyle Roberts Day if he gets his weight down to 255 pounds, Quaylen Jones, Richard Reese. Yeah, Craig Squirrel Williams supposedly right now is 5'9", 168 pounds. Josh Fleece is a 50-year senior, 6 foot, 204 pounds. He's more like a Tristan Ebner type. He was a wide receiver, but then moved to running back. Just to get him some more reps, Tay McWilliams is 6'1", 213 pounds. Jordan Jenkins is 6'1", 222 pounds. Quaylen Jones is 5'10", 242 pounds. But we'll see on that because, there's still, you never know about this transfer portal stuff. And granted, we know Kyle Roberts Day is like 6'3". 6'3", 269 pounds right now, but he has to get his weight down to play at running back. Another position of concern that I have going to this year is the wide receiver position, which we all know that's important to have that. Gavin Holmes is a guy. Seth Jones, Josh Cameron, Javon Gibson, Monterey Baldwin, Hal Presley, Armani Winfield, Jordan Neighbors. So that's just naming some guys. I'm not going to go over their height and weights. I'm not including like the walk-on stuff. Josh Cameron was a walk-on, but now he's a scholarship player. So, and Hal Presley as well. Hal Presley is 6'3", 199 pounds. Armani Winfield is 6'2", 203 pounds. Gavin Holmes is 5'11", 200 pounds. Jordan Neighbors is 5'11", 182 pounds. Javon Gibson, 6'3", 200 pounds. Cameron Bonner is 5'11", 178 pounds. Josh Cameron is 6'1", 216 pounds. I forgot to mention him. Elijah Bean, 6'4", 220 pounds. Jalen Ellis as well. He's been banged up most of his career, but 6'3", 184 pounds. Seth Jones is 6'1", 197 pounds. And Monterey Baldwin is 5'9", 164 pounds. So that's just naming some guys right there. And another position, that's the only 2 positions that I have concerns on the offensive side. Defensively, it's the secondary, which is both cornerbacks and safeties, as well as that's the only 2 positions I see. Linebackers, I'm very confident in, even with the loss of Terrell Bernard. The safety position is probably going to be interesting because there's more Christian Morgan, Devin Neal, Devin Bobby out just to go like Devin Lemire, Cisco Casco, Mike Harris. The cornerbacks would be Mark Milton, Chateau Reed, Reggie Bush. Though I know at the star position right now, Lorando Johnson from LSU, Alfonso Allen, Romario Noel. So that's naming some guys, but I'm going to go over their height and weight. Christian Morgan is 6'1", 211 pounds. Lorando Johnson, 6 foot, 193 pounds. Alfonso Allen, 5'11", 183 pounds. Devin Neal, 5'11", 201 pounds. Devin Lemire, 5'11", 183 pounds. Oh yeah, it's not even mentioning Corey Gordon Jr., 6'2", 175 pounds. Cisco Caston is 6'1", 210 pounds. Devin Bobby, 5'10", 174 pounds. I think Michael Allen is a walk-on, but I'm going to go back to him. But at corner, I'll walk on, like I said, 6'2", 219 pounds. AJ McCarty, 5'11", 180 pounds. Chateau Reed, 6'2", 193 pounds. Reggie Bush, 6 foot, 183 pounds. Aaron Haspard Jr., 6 foot, 182 pounds. Tevin Williams III, 6'1", 188 pounds. Romario Noel, 6'3", 212 pounds. Mark Milton, 6'2", 191 pounds. I think some of those guys are like walk-ons. That I believe so, but I don't know. Like Michael Mastrodica, Mastrodicasa. He's a corner, 6 foot, 199 pounds. So as you can tell, there's still depth. It's just, and we only return 2 starters on that side of the ball at the second, and like both cornerbacks and say corner. Mark Milton became a starter eventually. Christian Morgan's back, which is huge, as well as Al Walcott. So as you can tell, there is some of those guys are talented. They're just inexperienced. Some of them, and I know Gavin Holmes on offense. He's torn his ACL twice already. Twice, as we all know. So it'll be interesting what happens at those positions of need I see as a concern. I'm pretty sure running back is going to be solidified, and they might have not just a 1-2 punch, but maybe even a third guy to take the load off. So we'll see. I'm not worried about the defensive line, offensive line, tight ends, linebackers. You know, of course, special teams I'm not even worried about. It's not because I don't know anything about them. I know a lot, and I feel very, very confident about them. So it's just getting all that stuff. And I know they did lose Terrell Bernard. I know that's a big deal. But they got quality guys at the linebacker spot. All Jack, middle, and the will linebacker spots, like Will Williams. I know he's not going to be necessarily a starter. Matt Jones. You could even put into the mix Josh White, wherever he plays. Dylan Doyle. Tyrone Brown. Garmin Randolph. Tony Alwanyu. Jackie Marshall. Bryson Jackson. So, as you could tell, there is a lot of quality there. And I know Jackie Marshall is a redshirt freshman, but he is a massive dude. If you get to see, once I'd say something about his height and weight. I'm real fast. 6'3", 281 pounds. That's a big linebacker. But it's not even including one guy that's even bigger than that, and Garmin Randolph. Yeah, Garmin Randolph he used to be a defensive end, but he's not anymore. He's 6'7", 247 pounds. It's not like he's 260 anymore, or 265. So I'm going to probably go over like the 2 deep on every position once the season gets closer. But just to give some idea on those positions in need on who needs to step up. So, and fall camp is going to start tomorrow as well. And I'm hoping no injuries happen before the season. So, because we need some players to step up this year, especially at those positions of concern. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Let's get to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year.